Whoa! Wouldn't it be crazy if I got it right away? While no one's here. Wouldn't that be like nuts? Bye, Kamakatsu.
Alle China Rückfahrt war Tagesmann Brüderborn. Über die Besitz war Deutschbar. Tagesmann Brüderborn. Brüder Deutschbar.
What's up, Mooncrafter? How's it going? Here for some fishing? Cause that's what I'm here for, baby. Oh my god. Monkfish already? Didn't even get time to stretch, man. Oh my god. No, it's a Piraruku. No, first try, dude. That took so long. Oh? Pink fish? Might be a comeback. Pink fish? Here for video games and comedy. Well, you're not gonna get comedy because this is a serious drama. Just like Obama. This is 3 fish? 2 more? Yike. So. Come on. Right now. Boom. It's over. It's gone. I checked how long to beat after the stream this morning. Just to see, like, completionist. How long it takes. People say 20 hours. Bullshit. They did not complete the game. There's no way. In 20 hours? You kidding me? They use cheat engine on the PS1. There's no way. There's simply no way. This fishing contest takes 30 hours at least. No. People like, there's some dishonest people on the internet. They just go and lie and yeah, I don't think that's true at all. They use the speed up on their PS1 emulator. Yeah. What is this game? Have you ever heard of Tulip, Mooncrafter? Bro, Mooncrafter, I figured with like the word moon in your name, you'd know what moon is about. You know? Come on. I'm only joking. I figure you haven't heard of Tulip either. I mean, it's like it's a game where you birds spam your fuck ears. It's a game with cool music. Wait, you've heard of Tulip? Joking? Sorry, streamer. This is a serious Sam stream. Hold on, let me concentrate real quick, and I'll answer your question. But you've heard of Tulip? It'll make it very easy. Much easier to explain if you've heard of Tulip. I lost! I can't. Not very serious so far. Hey, King, this fishing is serious, okay? This is pinpoint RNG, like extreme luck, extreme skill. Just every factor in the game is put to the test here in this fishing competition. It's relative. But it's a game where you go around collecting love and mending the souls of the slain. Because you got isekai. The way I put it is you got isekai into a game you were playing late at night. And the character you were playing as, you realize that he's been killing just innocent creatures. And that everyone thinks he's actually a fucking asshole. So you go around like mending their souls. And there's a story about like there might be the animals might be coming from the moon, and so the humans from the earth have long since forgone, and they're forgone. I don't know. I haven't seen the ending yet. You gotta see the ending of the game to put the pieces together. So I'm just stuck fishing here. But yeah, you just go around doing nice things and collecting love, because love is the ultimate weapon. You can't kill anyone with it. What's up, Kojima? We were talking about that this morning, actually. Did you read your ping messages? Is that right? Yeah, 15 new messages. But yeah, I need only 3 love left until I have all the love in the world in my arsenal. And 2 of them are from this fishing contest. And Gamakatsu is making it really hard for me to get those 2 hearts. Is it him that's making it hard, or is it the fish, huh? Are they working in unity against me? They know I'll get too powerful? Could be. I feel like my timer just ran out way faster. I mean, you have to be watching the stream, Scott. I think. Actually, how does the bot know that? Kojima, why am I be in the chat? I don't know. Honestly, you got no clue. Is that only 3? Oh, that was a piece of poo anyways. 3. Time is moving so fast. It's already been 60 hours. Oh. Oh. I just don't know if I should commit for the fish food every time. Like, does it actually have an effect? I think it's all down to luck, really. Or maybe it isn't. If people have been done completionist runs in 20 hours, it can't be. BRB. It's alright, I'll probably be there once you come back. I'll probably still be here. Just did this fishing tournament with my best friend, Gamakatsu. Now! I'm dead. It's over. Okay, that. Oh. Is that garbage? No, it's a pink fish. Sunfish? Same thing. I don't know, unless you pull me some more of those. Iraruku. Hello, 7. Monkfish. Come on. The one taps. Boom. Drink the boom boom. It's dead. Let's go. Let's go get one meal. See. Who knows? It might work out. I got crazy hair right now, dude. Wow, this guy's crazy. IRL monkfish are ugly. Yeah. True, I'm one of them. Uh, red bird. Could be some good luck. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. It's like Transformers. What's the red beeper on the compass? I'm not sure. I think it's just like a second counter. So like every 10 ticks is like a time that the bar passes or some shit.
Oh, I'm gonna give you. Oh, I'm gonna give you. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I just have. Oh, I'm gonna. There's no. I say, hello. What's the guard talk? Oh, I'm gonna give you. Oh,
If it weren't for the wine, I'd probably try this more often, but it's just like such a stalwart. Come on!
I'm just kidding.
I don't need these wine clues anymore. It's wine, I don't need it.
There's no. Okay. Let's go say it. Maybe he just for what? Maybe he just. I just say hello.
Oh yeah, they can only serve one customer per day. So. It's a rough business, but it works, it seems. Yum.
Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, I can get.
I mean, he says should. Who knows if it actually works, huh? Quick. I don't. No. It does make them bite faster, doesn't do anything else. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. No, he's gonna sleep. Don't go sleep in Gamakatsu.
Alle China Rückfahrt war Tagesmann Brüderborn. Die bei dir Besitz war Deutschbar. Tagesmann Brüderborn.
Borgersman.
Deutschbar. Deutschbar.
Good. Pink fish. What? That's a pink fish. Get up. Stonefish? Whatever, same thing. Why are you halfway through, man? I feel like I'm fishing more garbage with this stupid boat. Like me a smell I'm more like a less I fish them, you know? Like straight up only garbage. Hey King? Like every time I want to set up, the game just like, no. You have to fish more, boy. You ain't done yet. Just go straight for it. Do a couple straight attempts and then like every now and then do a buffer attempt.
Alle China Rückfahrt war Tagesmann Brüderborn.
Borgersman.
Besitz war Deutschbar.
No.
Tagesmann Brüderborn. Rückfahrt. Brüder. Deutschbar.
Bleep, bloop. I die. Borgersman. This is a fish. It's so hard to recover at this point. I gotta like get lucky pulls. Bam! Blim blom! Boom! That's garbage. Oh. Steam was unable to sync your files. No, my save is deleted. Potom 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 potom. Jamie-san, maybe?
Alles in der Rückfahrt war Tagesmann Brüderbond. Bei dir Besitz war Deutschbahn. Tagesmann Brüderbond. Deutschbahn.
Huh? I did a half press. Man, I could have been there. The water droplet threw me off, but I pushed at the same time. No, this is a heavy one. It's all down to the line. It's not a masher. If you mash, the fish gets away. It breaks the line. It's like every 5/6 of a second, you have to push. If it was a masher, we'd be like playing like Mon Amour at this point, you know? I'd be already being Blackbird. There are 3 factors. The bubble speed, fast catches, 2, the bubble speed, the type of fish. That's it, I think. Was there a third? Like, I can't recuperate from this. It's all in the trash. What is it? I don't want to spam my Steam, but sometimes it doesn't pick up my controller. Whatever, the more I launch the game, the more people will be ingrained in their heads and they'll be like, whoa, what is this game? Whoa, it looks cool. Then they'll buy it. It's free advertising, really. That's what this flushing competition was all about. Make you relaunch Steam. After this attempt, we'll eat.
Alle China Rückfahrt, was? Tagesmann, Brüderbord. Bevor die Visit war, Deutschland, right? Tagesmann, Brüderbord. Brüder. Deutschland.
Now. Right now, it's gone, dude. Please. This is your last chance. Going offline on Steam. Or invisible. But don't go invisible. People will remove me from their friends list. Like Ghosten did for Monster Hunter World, because that was obviously the fix to the overlay spamming your screen. It's removing your friends. Huh. Definitely the best option you could do. Probably not any different motives behind it. You can just turn off game details temporarily and people won't see that notification. Yourself?
Oh, I just opened. Oh, well, I'm gonna. There's no say up.
Oh.
Hello. I want to go talk. Oh, I'm gonna give you. Oh, I can. I'm just kidding. I don't. There's no say. Okay.
Oh.
That's what say. And if you just for what? Like, and if you just. I just say up and hello.
In life. Nur was?
Oh, well, I'm gonna. Oh, I can get.
Eat, boy. Eat. Become strong.
Wissenschaft zu fassen und es gab Augenstock zu fassen und es gab Augenstock in.
I mean, people making like dishes with kitty bugs. Gamakatsu is like collecting them every 2 days and stuff, and he's hosting fishing competitions with this being the only bait. Of course, the guy start disappearing. You know, they're overused. Those poor bugs. It's a slaughter, dude. I thought we were trying to help them, not destroy the creatures. It's messed up. Messed up world. This is unethical business. True. So you should let me win. Yamakatsu.
Talukina Rückfahrt war Tagesmann Brüderbord.
You don't want the Eco group on your ass, do you?
Tagesmann Brüderbord.
I'm waiting for the night.
Deutschbahn.
Blick poop. Blick pluk. Placebo effect. And a rough fish. The later catches better be quick ones, because I'm already halfway through. Blick pluk. I'm waiting for the night. Oh, some garbage? Farmer by again. Oh, that's in the garbage. That's why I never buffing games. They just have reverse effects on me. I gotta run all natural, or else I gotta be natty, you know. All natural, or else it makes me worse. Buffing maple story, then die and waste currency. Exactly. Like, it's too much. Not only do you have to waste time buffing, but it's like, sometimes you have to use, like, materials and crap. Not worth it. Then it's like a crutch you have to rely on every time. It's like, you can't do it without the buffs. If you can do it without buffs, then it's like, you know you're powerful. So if you do it with buffs, now that you've mastered the fight without buffs, imagine with buffs. Because you know it's in, like, it's in the bag. So it's like... You've feared me before, fear me now.
Talukina Rückfahrt
You know?
Tagesmann Brüderbord. Über die Besitz war Deutschbahn. Tagesmann Brüderbord.
What if the meal, once you eat it, it's there. You don't have to re-eat it. There's like no time on it. Once you've eaten it, it's like boom. You have it for the rest of the game. So I've been using it all this time. And re-eating it does nothing. You're stacking it. True, maybe it's a stackable buff, you know? A piece of garbage. It'd be nice a sunfish though, but it's a can. Can you not? Like, I don't really have any ground for error here. If I don't get the fish, Like, I need 5 picks, and they all need to be fish. And there's 3 fishes out of 5 that I need to catch. The other 2 that just... I can permit 1, but then I'm in, you know? Then the bait has to hit hard. Because right now... I'm dead. He's playing Factorio? What song do I feel like today? This one.
Dalekiner Rückfahrt, was? Tagesmann, Brüderbord. Über die Visit war Deutschbahn, nein. Tagesmann, Brüderbord. Deutschbahn.
Blick block. Blick block. Okay. The monkfish. Peraruku, same thing. Blick block. Blick block. This is good. This is a pink fish. Same. We need immediate blick blocks with sunfish or pink fish at this point. Of the garbage. That was like a shoe. I'm waiting for the light. One, two, three, four. Four, five, six. Actually, I don't think I've played this for fishing. Maybe the Hylix Western song will work.
Dalekiner Rückfahrt, was? Tagesmann, Brüderbord. Über die Visit war Deutschbahn, nein. Tagesmann, Brüderbord. Brüder. Deutschbahn.
Blick block. Side struggle early, relief later, you know? I'm already halfway through the timer. One fish. This is a 4 at most if I'm lucky. What? How is this love? This is suffering. What I get heart from this?
Dalacina Rückfahrt war Tagesmann Brüderborn. Über Besitz war Deutschbach. Tagesmann Brüderborn. Rückfahrt. Brüder. Deutschbach.
This is so painful. I don't even get a fighting chance. I can't even prove my worth. My controller. Moonboy Noontoy. What? Bro. What? Bro.
Dalacina Rückfahrt war Tagesmann Brüderborn. Über Besitz war Deutschbach. Tagesmann Brüderborn. Rückfahrt. Brüder. Deutsch.
What? Fishing. That is what. Plick pluck. Give me the plick and give me the pluck. Plick pluck. Oh, can I like reset RNG? Oh my god. Whoops. Let's Moon has taught me that fishing is a blight on humanity.
Alle China Rückfahrt war Tagesmann Brüderborn. Südbordjahr Visit war Deutschbach. Tagesmann Brüderborn.
Gatsu
Deutschbach.
is the source of my nightmares. Can I like back out from this? Like I wanna like boom boom. I'm gonna start throwing my trash in all oceans now. Fishing must be destroyed. Like the surf, like in Terraria. I'm just wondering, like, let me experiment here. Is there like an even better way to fish? I know this is going to trash. So. What if I've been fishing wrong this entire time? At least, man, be test, man. Well, I've been fishing wrong because I'm not getting any hits on my line, you know? You won't even let me test! I don't know why I'm blaming it on Gamakatsu, but...
Südbordjahr. Ach, wer ist die nicht der Realität?
Shut up, bitch. I'm just collecting hatred now in this game. This is the opposite effect. This is not the game, what the game was meant to be. I'm gonna collect the Gamakatsu's. Bro, I'm trying to fish. So if you mash, this is what happens. If you take too long, you know, you need this burst. And if you go somewhat of a no, I've been doing it right this whole time. You wait too long, you don't get any power. Your fun stat max, are you? True. I'm gonna collect the sprite of Gamakatsu sleeping and make that an animated emote. I'm not gonna ask anyone's permission. Is that a spriter's resource for a moon, actually? I don't think so. What kind of info can you... What kind of stuff could you extract with the program, Scott? Was it just audio files, or could you get, like... Well, I guess it's different. This is, like... The sprites in this game, but... Well, I mean, you could, like, maybe get textures. It'll probably be the same as sprites. Could pull FMVs too.
Bei dir Visit war Deutsch.
Like, can you pull out resources like
Tagesmann Brüder Bond.
textures and crap?
Brüder.
Because Moon is a PS1 game, so maybe you could extract like sprite sheets or some shit. Although it does look pretty crisp, it'd be easy to just cut it out, I guess, from pictures. Audio, video, yeah. It's a rough start, but it's going pretty alright. Playing clock. I had to talk. There's a Piraruku. The hardest part is like the restraint you have to put on yourself. You need to like keep a good tempo, but you want to like pull it fast, monkfish. Just want to yank it out, but you can't. So it's like the sheer will of restraint is just so rough. Makes me grit my teeth. Come on, it's gotta be like bam boom. Please, bing boom. Come on, beef boof. Oh.
War Deutsch. Schreiben gelernt. Alle China. Tagesmann Brüder.
Sorry, I'm going to the dentist this week. Come on, they'll fix it for $20,000. Just tell them I was fishing. They'll be like, oh, from Moon? Yeah, I played that game. I understand. 100% I did too. I completely understand. I also gutted my teeth. Fuck. Actually, oh, we have a Moon fishing contest discount. It's gonna be free of charge. This is actually funded by the government. They know of this case. Oh, thanks. Oh, I didn't know. Yeah. So it is. Get a new set of dentures and post your pulled teeth on Twitter like a boogie. You saw this gross shit. It's cool, huh? Thank you for supporting me, guys. Now I have beautiful teeth. But here's all my gross ones. In case you were wondering. I'm gonna say the N word now. Ha 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 ha. Not funny.
Alle China Rückfahrt war Tagesmann.
Boogie had a... Did he have an N-word fiasco? This is hard to keep track these days, you know. Getting grubs that word montage. He had a lot. I know he said like the implication that black people were all poor or something. And he was like, oh, what am I saying, huh? Yeah, that's not that guy, you know. You're fishing again today? Of course! It's not in trash. XDMB. Of course. I mean, you didn't see me complete it this morning. What I gotta I need those hearts. I need the love. And I can't live without it. I gotta wear. I thought it was deja vu. You closed your eyes for 5 minutes and nothing changed. Nothing's changed except my flannel shirt. It's only been like almost an hour. It's crazy how time goes so fast, you know? You must end it today? Well, yeah, I got all the night in front of me, so what's stopping me? What, is it gonna take 8 hours? Time flies when you're fishing, Moon. This is some... This is so many uncontrollable factors that just drives a man to insanity, thinking that a different outcome is gonna come, and it doesn't. You just get spin in the face every time. Getting the coronavirus on this. It's too late, man. You killed it. You killed it out there, fish. Hell yeah. That's a good job. Keep at it. Maybe Jamison is just the best pay. If I hadn't fucked that up, that A press earlier for some reason, just completely random. It didn't. Completely not my fault. I would have been it. Nah, I would have lacked like 3 seconds, and I would have been really sad. Oh, you need like perfect. What? There's no way it's this complicated. Can I actually sack the food like 6 times? Might be worth a test, to be honest. At this point, it's not being too productive. Piece of garbage. Oh! Okay. That was a can. Click pluck. Dude, the jamison is actually powerful. There's just something about it. This is a strong fish though, but somewhat of a fast catch. Somewhat, thank you. I swear, there's like a hidden buff with this song. I've been called out. Please. Go. Plick pluck. Well, you got World Wide Web me, man. It's not that funny. Okay, it's painful. Why the shoe? I don't want to like abuse the Jamison power. At some point, it's not gonna work anymore. But it just seems so strong. Like that was like catch after catch after catch. Just my heart got broken in the end. I'm gonna do it again. But I can't do it another time. Another time. It'll ruin the effect. This is my last chance. So I can like text cancel faster, like the fishing prompt and stuff. A fat beginning, but it's not too bad since it was a pick pluck. There's still a chance. I messed up that fishing too. Two monkfish. Same thing. Come on. My haiku. As I fish, I am become die. Thank you. Bye. Was that 4? 3. Only Peaches was here. I need like Peaches support. You got 3rd place on Unbeatables contest and at MacFest. The man cursed by fishing. This is a retelling of Moby Dick, actually. It's very different. They didn't want to go with the same story. It's a complete retelling. Got 3rd place at all of MacFest. Yes. Got 3rd place at just being at MacFest. You get points just being there. And you got 3rd place. Kind of insane, actually. But, yeah. Peaches is on his way back from the plane right now. Figured he could catch it tonight, but he's in the 5-hour flight. I don't know. Hey, the pace it's going, you might show up, you know. There's no way there's no fishing power behind that Jamison song. Like, no. It died anyways. Comes in, yeah, I beat this first try. There's no way. It took him like 7 tries for his the rocket minigame. Took me 3. I guess it's only that's the balancing order, you know? You good at one thing, be worse at the other. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Natural jazz semi-cylinder right this time.
Dalekiner Rückfahrt war Tagesmann Brüderbord. Bevor die Opposite war, täuschbar. Right?
No.
Tagesmann Brüderbord.
Wow.
Täuschbar.
Click, block. Click, block. It's over. Sorry. Is that a song I can play that gives me buff? I mean, the jamison seemed like it worked, but what if I get the song that has fish in it? Hmm? Maybe. I'm abusing the power.
Dalekiner Rückfahrt war Tagesmann Brüderbord. Bevor die Opposite war, täuschbar. Right? Tagesmann Brüderbord. Täuschbar.
There's no more power. Or is it dormant right now? God, sleeping the whole weekend, that's what. Maybe I should just try to stack the food buff. It's a whole week. Just go every day, dude. I mean, what else do I have to try? May as well try. I'm gonna try the fishing competition one last time. Just so I can get some money. Because it is like 300 a pop, so. You gotta afford it. Then, This guy's lost if he's trying to... Then I'll eat. And then go sleep, then eat, go sleep, eat, sleep, eat, sleep, eat, sleep, eat. Sleep, eat. Then next week, bam! Bait after bait after bait. Just boom. Black eyed peas.
Galuziner Rückfahrt war Tagesmann Brüderbord. Über der Visit war Deutschbad. Tagesmann Brüderbord. Rück. Brüder. Deutschbad.
I'm waiting for the night. I'm waiting for the night. Gross. I'm not even gonna grab this one. Please.
Rückfahrt war Tagesmann Brüderbord. Visit war Rückfahrt Galuziner Kampfer. Tagesmann Brüderbord. Visit war
Fine. Training montage. Buy some octolips while I'm over here. I bought so many octolips. I kind of wish Cave Guy could like buy my fish, you know? He should have the funds by now. I have 1400? I had like 600 or something. Thank you. I mean, nothing stops me from doing the Geno event, but... No. No. Do that after fishing. We have to earn it. Just wish it wasn't this long of a walk. And this song of a cutscene to eat.
Oh, I'm gonna give. Oh, I can get evil. Give you. Oh, I'm gonna give you. Oh,
Fast forward.
I just don't have. Oh, I'm gonna. There's no. I say up right. Hello. What's the god talk? Oh, I'm gonna give you. Oh, I can. I'm just kidding. I don't need... There's nothing... Okay. Let's go say it. Maybe he just for what? Maybe he just... I just don't say up or anything. Hello.
Just to do this is gonna take 30 minutes, man.
What?
Oh, I'm gonna... Oh, I can get...
And they came like Wissenschaft zu fassen und mit Augenstoff zu fassen und mit Augenstoff in...
Saute's gonna work. What about 3 of them, huh? What about 3 saute? Damn right it will. I just don't know what to believe anymore. Is it a stacking buff? I don't know. Does it linger? Does it disappear? Does it sleep on Fridays? UGG background. It'll always be in your heart. Find it. Moonwalk. Over there. Hello.
Oh, I'm gonna give... Oh, I can get evil. Give you. Oh, I'm gonna give you. Oh, I'm just kidding. I just don't have... Oh, I'm gonna... There's no... I say up right. Hello. What's the god talk? Oh, I'm gonna give you. Oh, I can...
I don't want to hear the wine or drink. Just give me the food.
I don't...
Give me 6 plates. I'd reduce costs. Please. I mean, sweet.
Okay. Let's go say it. Maybe he just for what? Maybe he just... I just don't say up or anything. Hello.
In life.
Oh. A Wendigo. Where's my cat? You know, favorite spot.
Oh, well, I'm
Right
gonna-
there. Oh.
En de in lijst wetenschap toepassen. En de stad houden stof toepassen. En de stad houden stof in.
Get my cat through the final boss. Thing is, I only have money for 2 more. Yeah, I ain't gonna do it 2 more times. And the last one I'll prep for on the Echo Day. The 4 at a time should be enough, right? For this definitely gonna work effect. Is that a chef? Some real catman person? Yeah. No. Is this some guy that likes to lick himself? You got a problem with that, Koji? No. Exactly. Respect people for their habits. If they practice self-grooming, then that's good. Keeps themselves clean. I'm not tired. No, you're not. You're thrilled from this fishing.
Maybe he just- Oh, I'm gonna teach- Oh, I can get evil. Teach you. Oh, I'm gonna teach you. Oh, I'm just kidding. Oh, I just had oh. Oh, I'm gonna. There's no say up right. Hello, let the god talk. Oh, I'm gonna teach you. Oh, I can. I'm just kidding. I don't.
Yum.
There's no say. Okay. Like I say, maybe he just for what? Like, maybe he just. I just. Say up
You
right.
must be
Hello.
some kind of
In lijst.
brave person, not strange.
Nieuwe was.
Oh, well, I'm gonna. Oh, I can get.
En de in lijst wetenschap toepassen. En de stad houden stof toepassen. En de stad houden stof
Do you think he has cat ears under that hat? Because he's got normal ears. Like usually if that's like a cat person or something, there's always like cat ears, but... It's like a staple, you know? Kinda, it's a bug, a boy. I suppose, but it's happy. That's a doctor. From a tulip. I suppose. What you see, I see, but it's happy. What is going on? You got eyes, yeah. But like, you know. He has the chef hat, so you can't see
Nothing
the
you
eyes.
said makes any sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, is there cat ears under there, or? I suppose, but he has that. I now will walk there, and then we'll walk back. Which should be enough time to just get straight into the morning as a last sleep. And we'll have our save. And we're definitely not losing our buffs from going to sleep. That's not a thing. That does not exist. The buff lingers and it's been stacking this whole time. They're making me stronger. A better fisherman. No copium. We don't do that here. I know what's going to happen, but what if it actually works though? What, you mean me failing the competition? That's not gonna happen. If this don't work, it sucks, because, it sucks.
I'm just kidding. I just don't have. Well, I'm gonna. There's no say up right now.
No room for doubt. Is this the will of the hero? Not that other guy. Bro Meyer.
I'm just kidding. I don't.
I really want to get my Katsu sleeping emote now.
There's no say. Okay. Like I say, maybe you just for what? Maybe you just. I just say up or anything. I will.
In life. Nur was.
Well, I'm gonna. I can get.
In life, Wissenschaft zu fassen, mit auf Augen doch zu fassen, mit auf Augen doch in.
Ja. There's a cat that's sleeping. She is not sleeping. I woke her up. Blackbird? That's how you know it's gonna work. It's gonna kill time a bit. Actually, I can go sell my fish and come back. It should be enough time. If not, I can use an octopus. How many octopus I have? LOL. Just still be enough time that once I get back home, it's nighttime. Boom, doom, 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 ba, boom, boom, boom.
Being carried real and no. Being carried real and what? Oh. Being carried real and wow. Being carried.
Jim Carrey. Do I have more? See? Perfect timing. A master scheduler. What can I say? I've only been playing this game for 26 hours. Yeah! Wanted to wait for the night cycle, because otherwise when I'd wake up it would just cycle me every time. Come on! I didn't do that for nothing. That was 1200 otherwise gone nowhere. Please. Please, don't, come on. Is he, okay. He's set up already.
Alle China Rückfahrt, was? Tagesmensch, Brüderbord. Sind bei dir Visit war, Deutschland, was? Tagesmensch, Brüderbord.
It's gonna feel so good and so bad at the same time, because I would have wasted all of this time. Want to make it dramatic, huh? I see how it is. Monkfish. I think he put it in the trash. Now, Blick Block. So close yet so far. My game exploded. No. Okay. That was pretty good. But what if we bring in the Jamison? Complete decimation. My secret weapon. Everything will be Daijobu. One, two, three, four, five, six. Posture.
Alle China Rückfahrt war Tagesmann Brüderbord. Über die Visit war Deutschbahn. Tagesmann Brüderbord. Brüder. Deutschbahn.
It was actually hurting my neck. Alright, I think we got scammed by fish RNG. No. I smell and taste in the air a victory at the fishing contest right now. It is mighty tasty and a pleasure I've never felt before. Now mine. Boom, boom, boom. We play. Oh. This one will do.
Alle China Rückfahrt war Tagesmann Brüderbord. Über die Visit war
Brüderbord.
Tagesmann Brüderbord. Brüder. Deutschbahn.
It was fast, but a shoe. Honestly, I could just smash the shoes. Let's get it out of the way. Sorry, too late though. But like sometimes I feel like it's a shoe, but it's actually like a sunfish. So I don't know if it's a good gamba. Like, should I mash the heavy fish out too? I feel like it's too much investment at that point. Really unlucky, huh? Like, that's not a sunfish. It's a shoot. Like, right now, if those boots were like sunfish, I'd be at 4. This would be my last fish. And then in the hilarious manner, I fail. So I have one left married. I probably would have got enough time for the last fish. No controller. Ever get the feeling of deja vu? We'll do a silent run this time. I'm not even gonna comment. It's just silent, no music, only me and the fish. And my fishing rod. Connecting the lines between man and fish.
Alle China Rückfahrt war Tagesmann Brüderbord. Über die Visit war Deutschbar. Tagesmann Brüderbord. Rückfahrt. Brüder. Deutschbar. Itadakimasu. Thank you for the great meal. Oh. Deutschbar. Reiten gelernt. Rückfahrt. Tagesmann Station. Über die Mist. Zwischen der Station. Rückfahrt.
Arigato gozaimasu. Not feeling quite fulfilled, but the one love. One love. Let's go get some octolips. All I needed to do was shut the fuck up. That was pretty easy. Maybe I should do that more often. Maybe I'll become a mute streamer. My god. 1 second more, I was dead. And that was with a shoe, too. That was like 2 heavy fishes too. Like just good bait luck, but bad fish luck. But it worked out. Okay, I'm gonna start going to sleep. Good night. Okay. Good luck, Koji. Good luck sleeping. Looks like you're gonna need it. Okay, I'm gonna start going to watch Moon Gun Night. You know, no over-the-top reaction, no like anything, just relief. Don't need to make such a scene about it. I'm glad I won. I'm glad I beat the fishing competition. And that's it. I'm thankful. Thankful it's over, and thankful it didn't take another 6 hours. And happy Thanksgiving. I've been observing everyone. Though seeing people's hearts is hard, I gotta keep doing my best. By going to sleep is what? I don't know what I need to do for this. How many levels do you have now? This should be the final hearts I need. And then we can beat the game. This. Hey, porridge. You know, looking at Bilby makes me understand humans' hearts a little. Oh, you've done it. Your daddy is so proud of you. Daddy, seems you have overcome your loneliness and understood humans. You have nothing else to learn. Hurry back to us. Your mumsies miss you too. Yeah. No. Noji's gonna die. Is it? Take your toy back. Wait for night, the baby leaves for the bar. Okay, that's the next day. Wait in the courtyard. Oh. Okay. Bye. Guess it's time for some moonwalking in the courtyard. I mean, City Square. It's way easier there. Fuck. Fuck. Is this the most difficult event other than the mini game? You think so? Well, I definitely. It helps that this don't just read the guide because how was I gonna figure that out? Wait in the courtyard afterwards? Go in this room on Sundays? As much as I spammed every item on like all the info related characters, like never even heard that in the first place. Like most of the, I kind of like that most of the stuff you could kind of like figure out by logic, but some of the more schedule-y stuff were, well, just mostly down to luck. I feel there might have been like a piece of information somewhere, but you know. Bit hard to figure out. Say the Riemann one? Yeah, I'm kind of glad I one-tapped that one, but... Although, the Riemann one you can kind of do every night except Echo and the Solar Day, but... Because they're like charging. But I always felt like... I don't know, you do get no time. No time. I'm gonna cry. I didn't think they were actually amassing like very late in the night, like all together. I thought they were always like split. But the love beggar, just because you have to wait for a discussion to happen, yeah. I mean, for the love letter, like I would have waited for the conversation, but then afterwards, how how would I have found the letter in the compost? You know? Does anyone bring it up? Like, you don't really see him digging the compost that much. And then the Fred one too. I feel like by trial and error, you'd figure out like eventually like, fuck it, I'm just gonna wait outside, huh? Maybe something's gonna happen. Maybe you'll start hearing the singing outside the door, but then he sneaks out. Fred does talk about like a night where Bilby leaves. It's gonna be time. So. Ooh! That's a good enough giveaway, but. Otherwise, you know. But then you don't know if he's in the king's room or. The card room. Here. Might have messed up, and then you'd be like confused, looking everywhere. Those are definitely, well, they were the last ones I got too, so it's like, you know. Like the mushroom one, it was all by like logic. But it was kind of hard, but it was like, you could figure it out if you just paid attention. What the fuck? No, it has been too long. Have you been well, Nancy? Well then, shall we go home? Yeah. Billsby. Oh no, G. Mr. Bilby, today's my last day. I'm going home. Mr. Bilby, won't you come with me?
They're of no use, man.
No, G. Kid, I'm sorry. I gotta stay here. I got work to do. For example, if I left would wake up Fred every morning. Oh, shucks. Well, I'm gonna go home now. Farewell, Bilby. No. The flamingo.
Every minute.
Well. Yo. Ooh. Rhino One, I love that place. But what about this bug? What is the secret? Red herring? I'm gonna go drink too, fuck it. Think I earned it. Fishing and beer. Much better, you know? It's not quite beer, it's like a fruity drink.
Do that what you Fender, that Dean Jones. Your dad's giving you this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. I didn't even drink. I just looked at it. Thank you. It looks very delicious. Alright. We're maxed out. It's gonna sell some fish. While I still have time. Head back home, catch a Z. Are there any bars like this in Quebec? There are bars. Is this one special? Yeah. Like, super small, like relaxing bars, or whoops. Like not too like public bar type of deal. I'm not quite sure what you mean specifically. Like the... Not to sound rude. Just curious. I mean, lately they've most bars have been having a bit of issue here with the corona issue and stuff. Since we're usually it's usually pretty restricted here. We're currently in lockdown again. So I've kind of been on life alert, to be honest. And there's many bars here. I feel like all my friends work at bars, to be honest. Or I've worked at a bar. Got like 2 of them that started their own bar and shit. one in Montreal and one in my region. There's a lot of beer makers as well. It's beer is has a pretty big part in our culture, if anything. Should have made a metaverse bar. True. Man. But yeah, it's been a while since I've been bar hopping. I've just gone out to a bar overall with friends. Mostly due because I work night shift and I also stream, which tends to take a lot of my free time, but yeah, with COVID it doesn't make it easy either way to hang out with friends. Honestly, I'm making the most of my time. Debatable. But I like streaming, so. Because while gaming is one of my hobbies, I feel like I don't really share the same view on gaming than most people. Yeah. Your love is at maximum love. Love level 30. Big bang of love. There's no more love for you to collect down there. So you should come to the moon porridge and please open a door of light. Make love, not war. View on gaming? I hate it all. View on gaming? Play Hardage. 3 more achievements. The good ending, the secret message after the ending, and travel to the corner of space. It's gonna be hard to get them. Thanks. Yeah, it's like every time like co-workers or something like that talk to me about gaming, it's like, oh, are you into games and stuff? And like, yeah, I like playing video games. What have you been playing recently? And I'm just like, like, I never know what to say. Like, you know, Warframe. Oh, I've been playing. Like, I straight up don't know what to say. Like, what's a game that gonna, like, oh yeah, that game? Say you love Apex Legends. Fortnite. Either be passionate about some niche games or give up and say FIFA. Like I said Warcraft 3 once. Like, oh, Warcraft 3 reforged, but it was like, oh, you know, haha. Got a cat game though, but I still like it. Oh, cool. You play World of Warcraft? I play Call of Duty. I play Warzone. Okay. Like, most of the time I can't even talk about my hobbies. Someone that has to keep to himself. Like, well, I'm just gonna say that I've been playing Steel Lancer Arena International, huh? Say League and say you hate it so you don't have to explain yourself. Yeah, they'll be like, I get you. Wouldn't be a problem if people knew what the games are, but nobody do. Yeah. Like, there was one time when I was streaming Oblivion, I could say that, like, yeah, I've been playing Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Like, feeling like, you know. But otherwise, like, you know, like the time I said Warframe, it was like that stupid co-worker guy that said like, oh, isn't Destiny 2 better? Like, well, that's like subjective. I hear people like have differing opinions. My friend plays Warframe and he put like $300 in that game. Crazy. Yeah, some people, you know, they put a lot of money, you know. But yeah, I don't know. What's the better game, Warframe or Destiny 2? Kaba, what do you think? You probably played both. The only person here that's played both. They're different games, true. End of discussion. Maple Story, a WoW like. Can't believe it. It's finally time. I don't want to, like, you know? I'm gonna mess around with the computer. It's like when I've been playing Ragnarok Online or something, or Fantasy Star Online, Fantasy Star Online and Fantasy Star Universe. It's like, I can't. Yeah, I've been playing Fantasy Star Universe. What's that? Oh yeah, it's a private server I'm playing, the Clementine server, you know. I've been checking it out. I felt like nostalgic because Fantasy Star Universe was a big part of my teenagehood, you know. The same goes with Ragnarok Online. I'm also playing on the private server called Asgard Legend, which has a lot of custom modifications to the server and like custom rates. Oh, what? Wow, really? I'm captivated by the information you're giving me. What's your private server? Isn't that illegal? Is it like with crypto mining? Anyways. Be my guest. German? Huh? Why did Dr. Hager send these? Well, they had a failure. Only had one thruster. That's me. Yeah, I'm computing hard. Oh! Wow! No clue's good. Like, I don't even know what the game, how much completion the game wants from you. Like, do you need to clear everything? Or is it just like, I don't know. It'd be nice if we could clear that out as well. Clear that out as well, because Monster Hunter Rise is coming, so. Eerie. No, all the updates are out right away, Digital, if I recall. Or do you mean for the expansion? Because I think everything is available right from the get-go. Come on in. Come in. Come on in. Come on. You copy? This is Dr. Steinhager. Listen good, Porridge. The target is programmed to navigate automatically into the moon's orbit. But don't touch anything. You'll break it. You got that, test monkey? Think of this rocket as my examination table. So, be a good monkey. Relax. Stay seated. What the? There's something. The comms system. It blew up. The hunting horn changes. Weren't they like super fast damage as equip? Super strong? Them simple swings. Oh, okay. Okay, Mr. Old Timer. Come in. Come in. This is Dr. Steinhager. Listen good, Porridge. The main communication system was destroyed when that barroloid exploded. The red barroloid is equipped with a backup antenna. This is the best I can communicate with you. Soon you'll pass beyond the communication radius. You're now entering deep space. You've reached the limit of the barroloid range. When danger lurks beyond, even I don't know. Huh? Careful, Porridge! Ultrasonic radars! Picking up obstacle object caution! Be careful! Oh! Why are you playing a minigame? I'm pretty good at dodging. Oh. Damn, you shot that high up. No! All that effort in vain. Is that... What? Hello? Why are you here? Oh no. The Milky Way. Let me see. Filter is 5. It's not an FMV. Seeing as it's a PS1 game, unless they like remastered some FMVs, which I don't think the game has any. But it would look like more compressed, seeing as it's a PS1 game. Well, it's been a while, Porridge. Soon your journey will come to an end. When your one journey ends, another journey begins. He died! No! He re-died. I didn't even know he was a plant. Ah, it's his blossom. Life is like one night's dream. Waking and sleeping, birth and death. Many things appear and vanish. What has vanished appears. You and I are no exception, Porridge. Do some animation. But yeah, I don't know how I didn't check. God, but who knows? I don't even know how it works. Throughout the universe, everything dies and is born. Life rolls on down the road. The question is, when you wake from the dream, when will you set out toward another dimension? Will you be able to open the door, Porridge? Soon you will reach our final destination. Perhaps we'll meet again at the side of some road. Goodbye, Porridge. No! This is like exactly like Warframe: The New War. Oh. What? The hero? Why are you in here, man? Uh-oh. Oh. Wow. Don't feel like they're blocking too much, but Octolip, sorry for eating your kind. W. Oh. Welcome. Oh, we're on the moon. To the moon. You're not Moon or Remix RPG Adventure. The tiny moon. Oh, Porridge, nice to see you can make it. We've all been waiting for you right here. Looks like you collected enough love to fly across the cosmos. Looks like your love level is a big bang of love. That's incredible. Well, now the master eagerly awaits you. Please go to the moon castle. Wow. All the fruit of my labor. All here. Oh. Can I see more? Oh. Well, I guess I can't really go on the sides. I want to see if I could see more of them. I'll do a... Oh. 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 No, it's like, catch. Can moonwalk on the moon? Yeah, as if. Boom. Think I can moonwalk? Diagonal walk? Boom! See? Moonwalk. Oh, what a curse this is. Please help my master. Welcome, Porridge. Welcome, Porridge. To the end of the dream that Porridge the Invisible Boy will visit. And to the last dungeon for Porridge the hero. Welcome to the Dragon Castle. I need your help, Porridge. In a moment the hero will enter and kill me. Please help, Porridge. Soon the rum-rums will bury us. The rum-rums will tell the stories of two individuals. Which of those stories contains the true ending? Will Porridge vanquish the dragon? Or will Porridge open the door? Who decides the future? Your love determines the answer. The time has come, Porridge. Go forth unto the lunar wasteland. The door of light, at present unopenable beneath a mountain of rum-rums. However, one so boldly loveful as to transcend such deep space must be able to open it. Open the door with your love, and then reclaim the light of the moon. Hey, Porridge, I'll guide you to the door. Right this away, please. How am I supposed to follow you, man? Damn, I love FF4. Actually, Yoshio Kimura is like a huge fan of FF4, so might not be too far-fetched. More of my friends. Oh, my favorite dog. Wow, there's rock. So you're gonna open the door right away, huh, Porridge? According to the prophecies recorded on the rum-rums strewn about here, only an invisible boy brimming with love can open the door. It is written that when this door opens, the moon will reclaim its shimmery twinkle. Yes, yes, now stand before the door. Yes, now please open the door, Porridge. Huh? Hello? What the heck is going on? Are you saying the door won't open? Your Highness, my gravest apologies. Porridge Rocket, open the door. This is bad news. Dana, lifestyle of Flora. Runs a flower shop. What? Loves flowers, sweet of heart. Lives in the attic at Wanda's bar. What? Oh. That was the one I read. Minister. Frustrated every day, exists solely to carry out the legend of the hero recorded on the Rumrum. Masala King. Relaxy monarch. Feeds birds every morning. Working in secret minister in the Haggard to develop a rocket. I saw Florence. Ate a golden mushroom and visited the moon. Upon returning, gives a rum to Porridge. Oh, you went to the moon with the mushroom. Baker. Baker bakes new bread people every night. In the morning, arranges yesterday's shelves on shelves. Forgets to lock his doors every echo day. Wanda. Bar owner. Sleeps afternoons, awake all night. Never ever leaves the bar. Any, sneakies? No. What about Shambles? Ooh. Guess I can't quite get in the back. Lives in Shambles. Oh, okay. Why? Why indeed? The door did not budge. Is Porridge's love not suffice to open the door? Porridge's love is yet unripe. It is too soon to open the door. The door did not open. The door did not open. Is this fate too foretold in the Rumrums? This is most unfortunate, Porridge. Your inability to open the door has itself steered the flow of the future in a bad direction. Whatever will happen now? Oh! I hear the sound of the hero's Porridge approaching the footsteps. So I didn't get love level 31. Fuck! Needed to win the competition 6 times in a row. Uh-oh. No! Uh-oh. Oh. Yoshina. Whoa, I got pretty dizzy. Oh yeah, that's some ooziness. Wow. So this is the moon, huh? People of the moon, glad to humbly make your acquaintances. My name is Yoshida. So, where's Porridge? Anyone seen Porridge? Come out, pal. Hmm? No! No! All my hard work. Oof. Oh no. He's grinding hard. Whoa! Who and what the heck are you? What do you think you're doing, Freako? No! Ah, heck, forget this. I'm out of here. Oh my god. Why, he's just spamming AoEs? Just spamming Meteor, huh? Just like me playing FF6. Return of the Dark Sorcerer. And so, this is it. So it has finally come to this. When the Invisible Boy's story ends, so too ends the story of the hero. Could it be that when we decode the records on the Rumrums, even seeking the help of an invisible boy. We were simply walking a preordained path. It is too late. It is much too late. For some reason, my fate was missing from the Rum-Rums. Only now do I finally understand. Purge! Buddy! Yoshida! The hero! The hero's here! He's at maximum level. Wow! He looks strong! Goodbye, Porridge! No! Goodbye, Porridge! No! He's not even made of clay! No, not the jump slash! Yeah, this is gruesome. Holy shit. Oh! Porridge. Big bang of love. Thus concludes the story of the hero and the dragon. Is this the end of all stories? No. The Rum-Rums tell of another porridge whose tale is unfinished. If you had more love than any level or number could express, perhaps even the records of the Rum-Rums could be rewritten? Do not forget, Porridge. When next you see the door before your eyes, open the door with your love itself. Open the door. Please open the door. Open the door, Porridge. Bro, oh. I died.
Hey.
Oh. My mom?
Stop playing that game and go to bed.
Oh, I thought I died. IRL too. Just another 26 hours, Mom. Yes! I died. Oh, I got ringed. Hello. Didn't open the. Oh, no. I'm dumb. Great game though. Oh man, I gotta go through the moon with the rocket phase again. Secrets. It's a bad time to raid the cat girl. Hello. Man. I just wanted to see the bad ending, that's all. You know? Hey. If I'm going 100%, that's 100%. You know what I mean? I suck. Did the same? Well, you know, you panic. And what can you do? Just saying no felt like giving up. I couldn't, like, you know? But now it makes sense. Mom didn't make sense. Just finished that stream? Yeah, I was supposed to finish this morning, but, Gamakatsu had the different motive with the fishing contest. So instead of finishing at 9 AM, felt like I could. rest on a good night's sleep and tackle the fishing contest yet again. But yeah. There's no way. There's simply no way. With the fishing contest, how long to beat completion is 20 hours. That's just complete nonsense. The people, they're not being honest. It's like half the game. It's impossible. Didn't think they'd give you a choice during the ending though, because I was like, damn, this is a long travel. Messed up. So yeah, what do we talk about this time? Damn. It actually takes the events that's going on here. That's kind of cool. Like there were dragonflies and stuff this year. Yeah, because I waited a while last time. It was nighttime. Because I couldn't, like, fathom I'd be beating the game, you know? Didn't want it to end. But apparently I didn't want it to end because I chose the wrong option. Clearly. Truly. But yeah, fast forward function wouldn't have hurt in the remastered, or well, you know, the re-release of the game. Just saying. It would have been a nice feature. Not to discredit the game, you know. It's always a nice feature. Like you could, that's an FMV right there. Like you could probably pull out that video. So. Yeah, overall it was a pretty good game. Because I really enjoyed Tulip, so it was basically just more Tulip in a way. Although this is technically the predecessor, the Tulip. It was fun. Because it's kind of like, it makes you get involved with all the characters in the game, like knowing their habits and crap. Knowing their relations with other characters and stuff. So it's like piecing the pieces together. Although I felt like there was more obscure, like, cryptic stuff in the Tulip that was hard to figure out. Like, we had to rely on the guide a lot more than in this, but still kind of cool gameplay, you know? Kind of like the whole factor behind it. Got cool music, cool visuals. Blah 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 blah. You know? Just kinda wish yeah, like some things like as fun as it is to capture the animals at times, and sometimes it was just like some of them would just like be there at the right time. So well, if you don't want to miss out, you just gotta sit around and play in the right time, which a speed up feature would have made that like a bit less of a chore, I guess you could say. Because yeah, when I guess in a way they fixed that with Tulip, because you got the little holes and stuff. But didn't the holes say like around what time they came out and stuff? So you can kind of like keep track of like, okay, this hole will be like this time and blah blah blah. So it was easier for that. While in this, it's kind of like sometimes it says they're like nocturnal, but it didn't give like a time step or anything. So I guess that's like something they kind of address with Tulip. There you go. Cool. Glad I got to play it. Very funny too. Very good official translation. Charming. This rocket sequence is a bit long though. Like the first time I get it, it's like, whoa. Traveling to the moon. Second time, fuck. Just reminds me of my failure, you know? It's when I'm doing the wrong choice. Also kind of like, well, I kind of talked about like how there's this cryptic stuff in this one, in Moon. Like most of the time I was just using like simple logic. Yeah, this would make sense. Blah blah. Like even if it might have sounded crazy, it was like crazy sounding logic enough that was just in line with what the game I was thinking about. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I was way off though. Sometimes you just don't know. Wow. When does the hero stab a hole in the ship anyways? You kinda dumb. It's stupid. I like the series song here though. Good ambience.
User. User.
Uh.
Ho at the Ho at the Ron. At the Ron. Audio user. Up down back to the day. Ho up down. Ho up down back to the day.
Seeing the guy die, Florence, kinda messed up, man.
Ho at the Ron. Ho up down back to the day. At the Ron. Audio. Back to the day.
Just Florence alone makes me want to play Super Mario RPG though. Just very Smithy designs to him, I feel. The Smithy minion. Air trouble. Man, I have to watch him pull all my animal friends again. Why? I work so hard for them, man. Should play the Rudy mod? For what? Super Mario RPG? I've already played that. That's the one I streamed. Again, true. But there's some other ones I can check out. No. Ah, but then you shut the fuck up, huh? Rata the Fortnite.
Indzie polskiego Stanisława Ryszka. Nazwisk być gdzie in polskiego. Ryba, będę mówić na dwis. Stanisława Ryba, dziękuję. Śpiewają weselki. Pod tytułem Polska na dwie sercu jest droż, śpiewają weselki. Być może będę
Porridge is cringe. I'm afraid, Your Honor. He can't do it. He is too cringe to open the door.
Być może
It's kind of giving some Dapel Yamada vibes from the final boss in Dandy Dungeon. The expansion pack. Well, final boss. Technically, Aya was the final boss. The Shadow Aya. But the Tower of Computers and stuff. Except he ain't did follow this time. Can't believe he kills the fish with only 128 damage. Worked hard for that one, man. Być może gdzie indziej śpiewają bez Wolskiego Stanisława Ryba będzie Stanisława. Wow, you look strong. Just resting their eyes. ignoring the pain, as they know it's futile. But now they do, because it really hurt. It really hurt them. Man, they tell me like 60 million times I didn't listen. It's crazy.
Hey! Stop playing that game and go to bed.
I'm gonna say yes again. They even give you bad music. Oh, if I had seen the animation of it going through the door, it makes sense. I'm just saying I would have figured it out if I had just, you know, I'd seen it. Name this game? Resident Evil? Loading screen? Yuck! Outside? Ugh. You guys ever think about the D2 ending? That shit was fucked up. The one ending from D2, where it was like throwing some existentialism at you and stuff. The Destiny 2 ending, yeah. Wow. How'd they get on the moon? Diablo 2's ending is something? D2, that's the name of the game, man. I can't... You know, the snow game with the snowmobile. I'm yanking your chain. No, you're not. Yeah! And... The mountain survival game with Matsuya. What? What does it mean? Is that Koji? The slime? The one with stuck foot, yeah. Wait, no, they're in real life now. What have I done? No, they'll have to pay the bills. The banger, yeah. Clears, man. Ugh. Remix. What? Chris is the top star in this world? This world that we live in? Oh, that was the dad's comic as well in the billboard. That can't be good for the trains. The subways. Freddie Mercury back in life. Gamakatsu. Fuck. No. Dog. He knows what he did. Birdman. There's actually a town somewhere in Japan where they have a bunch of just like sculptures of yokai and stuff. Find their stores and stuff. I don't remember where it is, but I think it might just be one street actually, but like maybe with papier mâché. Nice. Good for burn. God works in construction? What? Oh no, it's just a signal or everything. Hello? Oh, he's in the fridge, what the fuck? You know, I was wondering, in the Technopolis Tower, there was like in the empty rooms, there was like a little... seemed like a faint little symbol in the center. And I think that was that. It was a dragon symbol. I wasn't sure if I was going crazy or not, but... might have been it. Yeah, it looked like a witch to me though, but no, it makes more sense. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah. That'll be in my lore analysis video. Coming in 6 minutes. Wow, Wanda and Florence. Finally reunited. What? Moon got canceled. What? So wait. This is a Chivo left. Read the secret message after the ending. Listen. If we wait here for an hour, does it show up? What was the arrow for though? Was it not for use? Gotta wait. Think you're gonna bait me to quit? My computer will run out of power before that happens. Read the secret message after the ending. Or is it when I get the bad ending? This is just like what those people that wait for the credits after the movies. Well, I waited after the credits. Wait, is Iron Man gonna marry his girlfriend? I gotta know. What? Iron Man died? Oh. Oh. Then I leave and avoid traffic. Who wins, really? True. Checkmate, fools. The chief was like throwing me for a hook. A loop right now. The secret message, game system. Do I quit? No! Oh! Yes. Did you find love? Not quite, but it was enjoyable. I mean, yes, I found love. Thank you, Yoshiro Kimura. Just checking. But the secret message, I did prop the Chivo, so there's probably more. I gotta type it. Yes. Oh! See you someday, somewhere. Okay. It's crazy, when I type yes, it moved. How do you do that on PS1? I had no clue. Okay, you don't need to make me wait that long, man. Is this the Steam refund pad now? Huh? Damn it. It was only 26 hours too late to get a refund. I'm just curious because XDUNB talked about stop playing that game and turn. No, talked about the Shiro working on the fifth wall, but when I looked it up, it was didn't get anything. So like Kimura's next RPG title. No, Onion Games. What if I were to type Onion Games the fifth wall? The fifth wall, see to believe. Watch this wall hold up entire building. Oh! Like, there's just no news about it. I wonder, like, you know? Well, not like you've made me wait so long, man. Moon, you made me like so long. I'm gonna wait some more. What if there's another message, huh? A secret achievement. I'm gonna wait. You're not gonna play that trick on me. Wow. It's apparently his last RPG. But the final game? No. When? December 10th. 2020. What? Wonder if that stayed up or not. Since that was a whole year ago. But it must be like the last big old project. I'll probably make still side games and stuff. Blue, blue, blue. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool game. This moon. Is it over? Is it gonna fade to black? Yeah. Way better than Undertale, that's for sure. I don't know. Maybe I need to give Undertale another chance at some point. When I've forgotten all the dialogue. And force myself to play a specific way. Just play Data Rude. Hey, that's what I'm working on doing. Forgetting the dialogue. Ooh. Okay. I think thought it was fading to black. Wait. Maybe 20 more seconds. Push all the buttons. There's nothing I can do. He wants me to stop playing the game. He apparently talked about it on an interview from a month ago, but doesn't say a title. Okay. Wonder why, Maybe it's gonna break the fifth wall. That's why. What does it mean to break the fifth wall? Breaking the fourth wall occurs when actors, narrators reference the audience of the fact that they are in a performance. Breaking the fifth wall is similar, but it occurs when the actors, narrators reference the previous works or the lives outside of the performance. What? I don't wanna quit. I have to... Moon OST, is it purchasable or... This... What is this? Moon Remix RPG. Can you buy? I mean, I doubt it because like it's a lot of artists, so that's always like a... And that's like basically almost a 20-year-old game. Not quite, but it's getting there. So all the licensing and stuff, there's probably no soundtrack. Like to see on in-games to type TSA type game. I just like seeing them make games for me to play. He says while he didn't play Blackbird and Mon Amour and he bought them. LOL! Alright. Wow! You get a special ribbon if you have all the achievements? That's cool. Let's see. Wow! That's a beautiful ribbon. Your global achievement stat. Which one was the least likely? Yeah. Getting all the love. 4.8%. Secret message is 6.1%. And all the animal souls is 7.4. Good ending is 8.6. Getting to the moon is 9.5. Completing the rocket is 10.6. Messed up, man. They completed the rocket and didn't even go to space. Yet. Well, that's the... Yo, I'm done. The fishing contest. Well, you don't need to do it. Like, you just need enough love to live out, like, at least 5 days. And then you can go to the moon. And since there wasn't, like, really a special ending for having all the love, it's only purely for completion's sake. Of which, How Long to Beat is definitely lying about that time. Well, it's like a game that's cool, you know? Like, the whole point was, like, to help people out. You collect their love. And save the animals. Like, of course, that's gonna do it all. Leisure, completionist. No, all playstyles is 29 hours. Completionist at leisure is 23 hours. Main plus extras is 29 hours. At leisure. Rush is 14 hours. Yeah, bro. No way, man. You crazy. Anyways. The fuck? What's going on? What's going on? Anyways, I'll go offline just to spit recordings and then back online. Bleep. Spam an email to everyone. With a Sly. Baby.